Kia ora, I'm Jonathan Miller. I'm the National Technology Network Manager for Data and Internet of Things at Callaghan Innovation. This talk is a brief introduction to the platform of technology we call data and IoT, and the kind of innovation that is possible if you use it. There's a tech startup in a warehouse in the UK somewhere, and they're smashing thousands of windows in every way you can imagine. Why are they doing this? Well, they're recording the audio to train a computer to learn the sound of a smashing window, as distinct from, say, a smashing wine glass. And from there, they will build this into a connected smart home service, so if a window breaks at your house, your home will just let you know. And that's the kind of innovation possible using data and the Internet of Things platform. This platform is made up of a trio of friends. There's artificial intelligence, AI, the brainy friend. Then there's augmented reality and virtual reality, AR and VR. That's the slightly extroverted storyteller friend. And then there's Internet of Things, or IoT. They're a bit of a connector. The thing that unifies all these friends is data. IoT produces the data. AI manipulates the data, and AR and VR create content with the data. Let's meet the first friend. Artificial intelligence involves computer systems that exhibit human-like intelligence. These technologies enable machines that, when given some data inputs, can take intelligent actions based on those inputs. The key part of AI that is becoming very important right now is machine learning. Machine learning uses algorithms that look at data and figure out how to make accurate predictions based on that data. The more data you give it, the better the predictions. And there is a particular type of machine learning called deep learning, which is really important right now. It runs on a special computer system called a neural net, which is modelled loosely on the human brain. Machine learning and deep learning allows computers to do things like learn languages, detect anomalies, learn patterns, like the sound of a smashing glass window, act as chatbots, drive a self-driving car, or even understand the sentiment behind something that a person has written. The second team member in the trio is AR and VR, otherwise known as augmented reality and virtual reality. This technology is about layering computer-generated content over reality. In the case of virtual reality, that computer-generated content replaces reality, like for this person who's immersed in a game in a virtual world. In the case of augmented reality, the user experiences a mix of reality and computer-generated content, like for this person who sees the real world but can interact with a virtual object within it. But AR and VR is not just about the sense of sight and what you can see. AR and VR can also be about layering on computer-generated sound, touch, smell, and even taste. Here we can see research involving haptic feedback, incorporating the sense of touch into a VR application. And thinking about sound, there's a company called Waverley Labs which is developing smart earbuds that automatically translate speech. In fact, in the last year, AR and VR is broadening away from games and entertainment towards solving industry problems. AR smart safety helmets give workers virtual information overlaid on reality to help them do their jobs safely. Here we see an employee given information about the machine that they're servicing, highlighting known problems and important safety precautions. Finally, in the trio of friends, we meet IoT, the Internet of Things. In this connected world, everything has sensors and connects wirelessly to the internet, and we're talking about trillions of things. The magic of the Internet of Things is in the data generated by all of those objects and what you can do with it. IoT is enabling smart hospitals, smart cities, and smart farms. In Australia earlier this year, I saw a project that fits sensors onto bees so that they can understand the health of the bee colony and how the bees are spending their time. It's causing quite a buzz. But what gets really interesting is when our trio of friends work together. Take New Zealand startup Shopper360. They've created a virtual reality supermarket where users interact with items on the shelves and business can use AI to predict shopper behaviour based on what they look at and what they do. So consider how your business could incorporate combinations of AI, AR, VR, and the Internet of Things into your R&D strategy. As for the company smashing windows, they're already working on learning other important household sounds. As a result, A baby's cries could turn on a nightlight and make a lullaby play from a nearby speaker. Any parents out there will be sure to understand that value proposition.